drawing Tron cards. So we ditched the first one.
We ditched the first,
and then we
go right to the second one, which is W.
Oh, right, because blue is actually the first faction up. Oh, but
Correct.
actually, first thing we got to do is find out whether they're. We probably already know that they're not taking the event.
No, I don't think we
Actually,
do know that because I do think they're taking the event.
it's card 107.
And that is critical. So
107 is critical for. So yeah, so based on this, the current event is critical. Now the only question is whether it's effective. Shift Saigon one level towards active
effective.
opposition, aid -12. That all sounds pretty effective. So our belief is that they are gonna play the event. So you're gonna run the bot real quick to confirm.
I'm running the bot, and shockingly, it says VC executes the shaded event. Remove the passive support marker from Saigon. God, that's not good. So Saigon goes neutral.
Saigon goes neutral and -12 aid, right?
And -12 aid, it should be down to 8. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Arvin, when they trained, this guy gives them a +5 aid, so it was up to 20. Okay. We didn't do that last turn.
So I'm gonna drop aid by 7. So,
yep.
So it's down to 8.
Yep.
Okay.
This is not good for us.
This doesn't seem good for us.
We got to get Saigon's. There's several danger things. Like the biggest one, I think, is the fact that if this is not supporting us, they are able to rally underground troops there, and then, for instance, terror and move and shift the population. So I'm pretty sure 2 shifts of Saigon and the VC will win if a coup comes up.
Well, this may be the shortest game ever. Or we'll have to spend time on Saigon. I don't know. Okay, so that means that was the VC
they go to the event.
Did the event. So now the NVA might do a special activity, but
I can tell you what they're going to do.
They're going to pass because is that a critical event?
No, 43. But they're first eligible on the next card, which I think they always pass.
First eligible
on upcoming card.
Well, active faction will be first eligible on upcoming critical event, but that's not true.
Not true.
The first eligible shows Op plus SA. That's not true. Will be first eligible on upcoming card. That is true. So they are going to pass.
They're going to pass.
And you're going to just confirm that with the bot.
I'll type in bot. NVA will be first eligible on the upcoming card. Well, actually, yep. NVA faction passes.
All right, so they
move to the pass box.
Go to the pass box.
So that's a quick turn.
Yep. Then we hit not a good one, but a quick one.
Nope. Now don't want a coup.
Now we hit next.
Or maybe we do want a coup. Do it while they don't have that.
Well, this might not. Well, this is interesting.
Okay,
so
43.
So Arvin is the possibility. So card 66 came up. Okay, 66 is not critical for them.
So Arvin will likely just take whatever.
Will probably pass.
You think?
Because they're first eligible on the next card.
Oh yeah, you're right. They will. You're right.
It's the same as last turn, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna get to go. You're correct.
So that's not
so that
bad.
Was card 66.
So you're gonna enter card 66 over there.
Yep.
So that then the bot knows that card 66 is the next one up, right?
Yep. So now it's the NVA is up.
All right. So the NVA is up.
The interesting tactic to notice is like if you're playing against other players, I don't know why if I'm first up, even if like in this case they could have gotten an op plus an SA.
Yeah.
Other than.
Well, I think, I mean, what I think they'll tell you, you may even say it in the rules. I think it's not necessarily playing optimally. It's just, so that may be a case where, yes, you probably could do that because that's what you're going to do here. But
yeah, I think you get the same option. But I guess what I'm wondering is the idea that, and the reason for that, you basically have taken a move away from somebody, from another player by doing
True,
that. You
true.
didn't
Well,
affect you.
yeah. Well, I mean, put it this way: it keeps them from having to check whether or not this card is like critical for the U.S.
Yep.
Right? That if that.
But if they had played, then right now Arvin and the US would go, and then the VC would go. So in these two card plays, by doing what they did, they've reduced the number of other players playing by one.
True. All right. So wait. I'm sorry. Sorry. So is this one critical for NVA?
43 is not. It is nothing to them.
So they're gonna do a op plus special activity, right? That's what they fall
Right, because
to.
the next eligible, it's not critical to them, and they're not first up on the next card.
Yep. So they do op plus
So,
SA.
yep.
So then
So
we go
now,
back here, but we're looking for a red card. All right.
so Q.
2d6 is less than the available gorillas. That's almost certainly. I think
It's
2d6
not
is.
quite
Oh,
true.
wait. That's gorillas. Yeah, gorillas.
It's
So
8.
the
Now
bot's
the
gonna.
bot's going to roll.
All right. So let me put the bot window up. Normally we would roll, but the bot's gonna roll.
And then I'm going to suggest we don't look at what it does so we can walk through the decision process and then validate.
Sure. You're just gonna find out what it rolled.
It rolled. Oh, I got to tell it we picked Q. Oh my God, I got debugging on. I need to turn that off. So it picked Q. It rolled a 4.
Which
So
is
we're sticking with this
less.
card.
Which is less.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna turn the window off, and you can turn debugging off. Don't forget to do that because debugging can be.
Yeah.
So we go from the green down to the next green, which is 6 plus NVA troops in any space with coin troops or a coin base. I doubt that's true. In fact,
There's no
there
way
is
that they
no
move.
space with NVA
Yeah.
troops and enemy troops. So we
So
flip
we're
the card.
flipped.
So we're gonna rally. So this is not a lim op. So they may do this multiple times. They end up
Correct.
rolling. Now, a lot of this is going to get handled by the bot, so we'll kind of let the bot do because the bot rolls the
Yep.
dice. But just so people know, the die in the top right corner of that card, essentially what you do is you would do the rally event, and then you would roll the die, and then if you roll that number or lower, you keep going, or is that number higher?
It's that number or higher.
So if they roll
For
2 or higher,
a 1 or a 2 and they stop.
sorry, they roll higher than that number. So yeah, on a 1 or a 2, they stop. And the point of that is it, without tracking them, it simulates resource constraints.
Yep.
Okay, so we think they're going to rally. And then for special activity, they'll either infiltrate or bombard, depending on what they
And
roll.
most likely
Oh no,
infiltrate because I would
they're
bet you
gonna.
they have 18 troops.
Yeah, that's not gorillas. They have way more than way more than 18 available troops.
They do.
So they're gonna infiltrate. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna turn the bot back on. Let's just confirm.
So it definitely it chose rally.
Okay, it chose rally, and then
Yeah.
just kind of don't want to go through this in horrific detail, but
We can do the first.
so this would be the first thing they're going to do is place bases. So we look at this column for place bases. So it's the city or province with the most NVA gorillas.
Well, for also keep in mind the card says 3 or more NVA gorillas, so that already limits it to, well, actually it's all 4.
It's all 4 of their spaces.
Yep.
So then the next one is Laos, Cambodia with coin control. We don't have coin control in any of those spaces. Most pop.
They're all 0 because they're all Cambodia and Laos.
There's none of them are going to have. Oh, that's the wrong column.
None will have a U.S. base. So it's going to drop down to this city or province. Now, we've done this before. Parrot's Beak has got
4,
2, 4,
6. This one has 1,
1,
4.
3,
This one
5,
also has
6.
6. Southern Laos
Yep.
has
And
also a
then
6.
north, this one's got 3. This one has 2 up here, North Vietnam.
Yeah. So
So it's
basically,
between Southern Laos and the Parrot's Beak.
right. And then it drops
And
down to select at random.
correct. And the bot selected at random Southern Laos.
Okay.
So we did all that correct. It was down to the Parrot's Beak in Southern Laos.
Okay, cool. So we place a base in Southern Laos, and I'm just trying to
Yeah. So if
remember.
we look at the, yeah, are you looking at that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So under rally, I can place 1 NVA gorilla or replace 2 with an NVA base. So in Southern Laos, we're going to remove 2 gorillas and place 1 NVA base, correct?
Correct. Which bases are part of their victory.
Right.
Control and bases.
Now, the bot probably also rolled the dice to determine if it's going to do it again in the Parrot's Beak, right?
Correct. So, well, I'm going to hit enter and see what it did.
Okay.
So it says die roll of 5, success.
So it's going to
So
do
now it
this.
actually picked the winner, the Parrot's Beak.
Yeah. So now we're going to take 2 from the Parrot's Beak.
Yep.
And place a base in the Parrot's Beak. And now it's going to roll again because it still has 2 more possible spaces to do it, right?
Yep. And this says it rolled a 4.
Yep.
So it dropped down to Central Laos, which makes sense because it had 3 and North Vietnam had 2.
Right. So doing the same thing there. They've almost got all of their bases on the board. All right. So then it's just a question of whether it's going to do it. It'll do it in North Vietnam if it rolls low enough.
Rolled again, and it rolled a, let's see, a 6.
All right.
So it has chosen North Vietnam.
Yeah, that's the only one left.
Yep. But now it's going to move on. Well, it's going to roll. But if we look at the card, we're going to roll. And if it's greater than a 2, it will move on to select spaces using place gorillas. Right. Now, if we're tracking this, we would be putting down these markers because we've already done. So in placing gorillas, we can't place them there now.
Right. Oh, got it.
You
Got it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, those spaces have already been selected.
Correct. And it has to be in a province or city without support. So now it'll be interesting to see where it chooses to put gorillas because there's no support in Binh Dinh.
There's no support in
no
Saigon.
Support in Hue.
Is it got to be a province?
Oh my God, it'll be in Saigon.
So we need it to roll poorly or it's going to place some gorillas in Saigon. You still got debugging on, right?
I do because I can't turn it off until we're done with this move. Okay. But it just rolled a 1.
Thank God.
So if you look at the card, it has another item, which is improve the trail for free. Which is
not so much the card as like, it's also part of the procedure, the rally procedure.
Correct. But normally you have to pay 2 resources to do it.
Right.
So
they basically
goes up
to
2.
Trail goes up to 2.
And the app says that. Improve the trail to 2.
Okay. So then basically it did 1 4 times. It rolled a 1, so it didn't do number 2 on the card. And then the star means you do it when you're done with everything else and you don't roll for it. You just do it once.
Correct.
So now it is going to, we think it's going to infiltrate.
Yeah. It by the way, rolled a 14.
Yeah.
And
okay.
There's 40 troops.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to look at infiltrate just to remind myself what infiltrate.
This is
take over VC, add and upgrade NVA forces. So 1 or 2 spaces with NVA base or NVA greater than VC.
Well, and it has to have a VC unit, right?
Yeah.
We have to have both, either one of our bases or NVA is greater than VCs. We have no places where the NVA exceeds the VC, right?
I don't think so, no, because
they don't jointly occupy.
Yeah, they don't occupy anything.
So it's going to drop to that spaces with an NVA base, which is there's 4 of them.
Sorry, hang on. Let me go back over here. Infiltrate. So 1 or 2 spaces with NVA base. Okay, so so we've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 spaces with an NVA base.
Yep. And you'll notice on this card, it would have first tried to replace 1 VC base with the infiltrate, but it can't because it's not jointly occupying a card.
To replace it, it needs to have some of its troops there. Replace 1 VC.
It would need to have a VC base and more NVA troops
than
VC.
Okay. Units. So it's really just going to place troops in some place with an NVA base.
Correct. So one of those 4 spots. So you can march down that.
Most NVA guerrillas. So 2, 2,
they all
2,
have 1 now,
2,
right?
2. No, they all NVA guerrillas. Wait. Oh, those are VC. No, it's not doing it. It's not going to do it in any of those spaces, is it? Because it already.
Yeah, well, because this is a special activity, not an operation.
Oh, right.
And it doesn't specifically say you can't do it in a place.
Correct.
Well, actually, it says you have to do it
in one of the spaces.
No, you don't have to do it in one of those hexes. So, yep.
Most NVA bases, so they all got 2.
They all got 1. They all got 2 bases. They all got 1.
I think it's just going to fewest. They're all basically the same, right? So we're going to get all the way down to highest total adjacent pop because all of them are exactly the same. They're like 0 pop, 2 bases, 1. So basically it's going to randomly select between Southern Laos and the Parrot's Beak again.
And it gets to do 2 of them. So because infiltrate is 2. Select 1 or 2 spaces.
And will it always do the maximum?
It'll do the maximum. Yep.
So basically it's gonna place 2 guerrillas in Southern Laos and the Parrot's Beak is what we. Oh right, because it's the base plus the trail. Oh my God, this is awful.
So I think we're gonna end up with 4 in Southern Laos and 4 in the Parrot's Beak.
Well, let's confirm that, and then we can make that happen.
So it says 4 NVA troops from available to the Parrot's Beak.
All right.
And then 4 NVA troops from available to Southern Laos.
Who could have predicted that? So essentially, we could have saved ourselves some time by not taking most of those troops off the board. Oh, wait, are these troops? Or guerrillas?
Troops.
Okay, well, never mind then. I was taking the wrong pieces, so I'm glad I caught that. All right, so now we have 4 troops in Southern Laos and 4 troops in the Parrot's Beak. So 4 troops in the Parrot's Beak, 4 troops in Southern Laos.
Yep.
And that is
the bot does have, by the way, a way, if you ever wonder if you're accurate, there's multiple ways. So I keep saying the bot. The app can give you what it thinks is there.
Right, that's fine.
So
we're just going to trust it in general. All right.
When I've played alone and doing some tests, I have definitely found, and hell, we just saw it a little while ago, skipped the whole 5.
No, true.
So, but so far I haven't found a scenario where the
app
was wrong with the count as opposed to me missing something.
So the next thing that happens is that Arvin goes to pass. We've already kind of figured that out, right? Because
this is
they are first up. Will be first eligible on an upcoming card.
43 is not critical to the
them.
NVA, or not the NVA, but it's not critical to the U.S. or
Arvin. Wait, economic.
Oh, it is critical to the U.S. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay.
So they will not, or will they? Active action. Oh, I think.
So wait, active action will be first eligible on upcoming.
No, I think they're just
that
still
is
passing.
Not true. The first eligible did choose Op plus SA, and the event is performed or critical and effective. So it is not. So they are just going to pass. So they don't really care that this is critical.
Yeah, they're
for
passing.
Us. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think we care about this compared to Saigon. Why couldn't it have increased the world's love of us? Although those 2 U.S. bases would be.
Yeah, I've got
We have a
paused
decision
because
to make.
I've
So I'm
got.
going to do bot.
Okay, you're gonna basically tell it. Oh, you're gonna confirm.
Wait a minute. Why did it just say they executed it? What are we missing? 43, was
Are
that
we
performed by
certain
Arvin?
it's
Oh, it's
performed
performed
by
by
Arvin?
Arvin. That's what we missed. That's pretty obvious. Got to actually read the darn things.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
So first
performed.
eligible chose Oppan SA, and the event is performed and effective. And it is effective, but if you look at it, yeah, they're going to do the unshaded event. So move 2 Arvin bases out of play from available. And then they're going to get.
Wait, do they have any out of? Wait, where
Yeah,
Arvin?
they do. They
Oh,
have
they
2
do have.
Arvin.
So these
Yeah.
two go into there. Okay. And
Now,
then
this is
they
interesting.
are going to take their. Which one are they going to take?
That is a good question. Was there a 43? There's no. Just going to check here, and there are specific rules on.
Well, actually, they'll take aid because they're not tracking resources. Well, I guess they are tracking
No, they
resources.
are because we need them.
Yeah. But they don't really like resources. They want aid, which they can then steal, is my guess. Somewhere I remember in the rules it said that they prefer there was a section in like the Trung rules that said that they like preferred this over this. I remember looking this up for something. You and I had to look this up for something else.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna pause while we look this up. Yeah.
All right, so we couldn't figure it out, although
We did find the section I was referring to. So it says that Arvin increases patronage, aid, and Arvin resources as much as possible. Now, what we don't understand is why they chose. The bot told us that they're choosing resources, right?
Yep.
We don't know why they're choosing resources over aid. We would have thought that it would have gone in the order of that sentence, and so we would have, which was our patronage, aid, resources. So we don't really know why it chose aid, but we're going to follow what the bot says, which means we're going to increase aid to 14, right?
Aid goes to it's resources. It's doing.
Oh, sorry, resources goes to 33.
33, correct. And we're going to figure that out.
Or if somebody knows, they can just tell us.
Yeah,
But we'll see. We'll see. We might by the next video we might be able to explain it. All right, so that is then the end of that turn. So I'm just going to hit next, correct?
Correct.
So this is the next card, which 55. We should look and see what the bot's attitude. So it's not performed by the VC. It's performed by the US, but it's not considered critical.
Yeah, so the US is going to be going first here. And
yeah.
So if it's performed, they will not. Oh, wait a minute. 66 is critical.
For the,
to the US.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I wasn't looking at.
I mean, this is our choice.
I was looking at trucks. Trucks is not critical to the VC.
Got it. Yep.
I assume 66 isn't critical to the VC also, but no, it's performed by them.
Is performed. So what are they going to do?
Well, if we leave them that option, you mean?
Yeah, I don't think we should. 3, support getting moved again. Ugh. After Saigon being down, which would mean we're limiting ourselves to well, we're either taking the event, which
I could make a case for taking the event. Just, I mean, it's the question, I guess, is whether we want to limit them to a lim op. What options do we have right now to deal with Saigon?
A rally allows you to, or train allows you to pacify 1 or 2 levels in one space.
So do you think we should
So we
train?
could train into Saigon and then pacify it and get it back up to active support, which feels.
And then we would do, we just do it. We do the one up the.
Yeah, and we can train in a couple of spaces.
Right. All right. So we're going to train in Saigon. Right. Wait.
Yep.
Oh no, pacify is not a special activity. It's part of the train. Sorry. No, that's
It's
what I
part
was
of the
thinking. Okay.
train, correct. Yes.
So
So it
training,
basically says then
training.
in one coin controlled train space. So we are allowed to bring in regulars, by the way, for free.
Irregulars. Yeah.
Irregulars, yeah. So the question is, are there any places where we would love to have irregulars?
Um,
What is
yeah.
it has to be a,
City or province with US pieces.
so it can't be there. Golly.
I mean, what's the value of getting the irregulars on the board at this point from your perspective? Is it to protect bases or do they do something else?
They don't really protect bases as well because if you look at, I believe if you look at the assault, like attack, what is it? Attack? Yeah, their attacks over here. These guys, notice on their attack, enemy piece removal order maybe underground special forces.
Mm.
Although our I'm pretty sure Rangers and irregulars are special forces, so they don't really help protect. There are U.S. actions, I think, that are very specific. Let's see. Yeah, like the advise action, activate an underground ranger or a regular to remove 2 enemy pieces.
Okay. Okay.
And by the way, with those, they don't have to be activated.
Okay.
Like if we had an irregular in here,
Okay. But we can't, but yeah.
no.
Well, okay, so hang on, let me back up for a second. It costs 3 Arvin resources per space where Arvin is placed. So the question is, are we going to place Arvin anywhere?
I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of Arvin in the Saigon.
Okay, well we know we're going to train in Saigon. What about training a few more here, since that's the jungle?
Yeah. And in theory, we could do up here too. Well, and Bin Din, quite honestly. Maybe Bin Din's smarter. Well, I mean, we're just spending Arvin resources. What can go wrong?
So it's Arvin troops, so we can't put too crazy.
Arvin cubes.
So Arvin cubes. Yeah.
Cubes, not.
Oh, cubes. Arvin cubes. Oh, okay. So I don't think we want to spend 15 of their resources, though, do we?
Well, the only thing I would throw out is what is like if we get in a chance to attack.
Yeah.
Their assault remove 1 per every 2 Arvin troops. So if you had 6 here, they would. Well, that's a tunnel, so there's a die roll. Highlands worse. Yeah, 3. You need 9 troops, but the U.S. could also.
We're not gonna get that to that point. So wait, remind me, there was something about having like police and U.S. together or something, right?
There is
For coup or something.
That I believe is where you can pacify, right? And that. let's see, it's probably on classified during the coup phase. The U.S. and then ARVN may spend ARVN resources to build support. Let's see. Each space must have coin control plus a U.S. troop plus police. And that's during the coup phase.
Okay.
Which it still would be nice because.
Well, not there, but yeah.
Well, why not there?
Because we don't have any troops in Quang Duc.
Oh, I'm sorry. I Tainan, I think I pointed to as well.
You did point there, but yeah.
I'd throw out.
Okay, so we want to do Tainan, Saigon, Tainan. You want to do Bin Din as well?
I mean, the two poppers feel.
So then should we do Quang Tri as well?
I feel like, I mean, it's 12, and then we should stop.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5.
Where's the one? Oh, Saigon.
Saigon.
Saigon. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So first things first, we can place 1 to 2 irregulars.
Nope. We could place our irregulars in Saigon if we wanted to. 2 irregulars and then train there and not spend 3 resources.
I feel like we should get the U.S. irregulars on the board, shouldn't we?
I think so. But I'm not sure Saigon's the place for them.
Wait a second.
So for instance,
we can only hang on. We can only hang on. I think we're screwing this up.
Why?
It says
we can do as many.
Hang on. Let me finish this. Place 1 to 2 irregulars, or if U.S. base, 1 to 2 Rangers or up to 6 ARVN. So the truth is, we can't do all these. We can only do Pleiku.
We cannot.
Now we could still do Tainan and drop an irregular in there. And we could drop 2 irregulars in Saigon and 1 in Tainan, right?
Yep. So we can't do Bin Din.
It's got to have a U.S. base.
Yeah, so there's only 2.
Actually, maybe we shouldn't put this irregular in Tainan because, oh no, we don't have a base. We don't have a base there. Never mind.
Well, it says cities or provinces with U.S. pieces. Place 1 to 2 irregulars, or if a U.S. base. So we are allowed to put the irregulars where we don't have a base.
Yeah, exactly. So we could put these. We could put these irregulars somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you move. Like,
so what if
did you put 1 here?
What if I put 1 in Tainan. What if we put 1 in Bin Din and 1 in Quang Tri? Actually,
yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, because you know what? That actually, I'm actually going to make a case. Why not? Let's not put 1 in Tainan. Because if we put 1 like here, we get coin control.
Yeah.
And here we just took coin. We took away we made that uncontrolled.
Right.
So okay, so we didn't activate Tainan. Not that it really matters that much.
But we did activate it up here in Quang Tri.
Quang Tri. We did activate Bin Din. We put irregulars in both of those spaces. Now we're going to put, because we got bases, we can put up to 6 ARVN cubes in both of those places.
So do you want to put 3 and 3?
That's what I'm thinking. I think you.
Nope, it's not 3 and 3. All right, I'm going to record this. So act, we're doing an op only.
Yep.
Train.
Yep.
Saigon.
Yep.
Where we placed ARVN troops and police.
Yep.
3 troops, 3 police.
Yep.
We also trained in Pleiku.
Where we placed 3 and 3.
Where we did 3 and 3 as well. So 3 and 3. We also trained in Tainan.
Bin Din.
No. Bin Din. Yep.
Yeah, Bin Din, we placed 1 U.S. irregular.
Bin Din. Place irregulars, just one, right?
Yep. And then Quang Tri, we placed 2 irregulars.
So all that was legal. And that's all we're doing.
Well, other than pacifying.
Right.
Oh, actually, sorry. We do need to pay 6
Yeah.
Arvin resources, right?
Yep. So we think that it's going to drop down to 27.
Correct. That's what we think.
Now, the bot basically, first of all, it said coin control plus patronage should now be at 40, which it is.
Okay.
But we're going to have an option to pacify. And we're going to
Okay.
pacify in Saigon, right?
Yeah. How much does it cost to pacify?
Three resources per shift. So we're going to spend 6 more to get them shifted to.
Are these U.S. resources or Arvin resources?
No. Well, I think they're the same.
Oh, they are?
The U.S. is allowed to spend Arvin resources down to economy.
Okay. So
that's why they have 12. So if you nuke the U.S. resources by 6, it'll
wait.
Or the Arvin ones by 6.
Which one should we, it seems like we should spend somebody else's resources, but that may be being naive.
I'm telling you, it's going to move the 12 down to, because it's going to be the 21 minus 15 will move the U.S. So if you change Arvin, and it'll change the U.S.
Oh, well. Oh, okay.
Because the U.S. is nothing but Arvin minus economy.
Got it. So it doesn't really matter which one we spend. It's the same thing.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
But now Saigon
is pacifying.
But now Saigon is at active support.
Saigon, 2 levels. So this said, decrease Arvin resources to 21.
Correct.
Place active support in Saigon.
Correct.
And we should be shifted to 44.
Correct.
We nailed it.
Woohoo! Well,
do we know this game or what?
I don't think we do. But now the VC is going to do a limb up. So basically we are going to draw cards until we get a yellow. Draw trunk cards until we get a yellow. Blue, sorry. Yeah. Which we're going to have to shuffle.
Yeah.
So, card Z, it says, are there 15 plus VC gorillas on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
there
11,
are.
12.
I think it's
13,
exactly
15. I only counted 14.
Did you get this one down here?
So I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I'm sorry, it's 16.
16, yeah.
16. So the answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
So they will not select a special activity because they're doing a limb up.
Because they're doing a limb up.
Are there 3 plus VC gorillas in any space? The answer to that's no.
There are not.
So we flip that card. Underground VC gorillas in any space not at active opposition.
Here? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No.
No, there are not.
The answer to that is
underground.
no. Yeah, they're not underground. The answer to that is no. So they're going to march using move priority. So they're going to select 2 lines of communication adjacent to the most underground VC gorillas.
Which they're actually only going to choose one because it's a limb up.
So the most VC gorillas are these 2, right?
The most underground VC gorillas are, well, here too. Quang Tin.
Oh, right. So let's just look real quickly at March destinations, right?
Yep.
But wait, how do we do with this if we're looking for a line of communication? Because this is telling me to do.
It says March destinations.
I think.
It's a great question.
Well, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is where I get that. Because we need to pick a destination first.
Select 2 locks adjacent to the most underground gorillas.
Well,
Well,
I wonder
let's,
if
you
we're
know
just
what?
choosing randomly because like it's
Well,
basically a line of communication next to here, next to
here's one that
here,
I've always found.
or next to here. Here's okay. What were you gonna say?
If we go to the VC March,
Okay.
first select as a destination, well, 2 LLCs adjacent to the space with the most underground. Feels like it's at random, doesn't it?
I think it is too.
Do you want me to do the log just so we can see?
Yeah, just the question
Yep.
is how long is it gonna be? It's like, I mean,
All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick peek. So
okay.
this is card Z.
Z.
So it basically, let's see. Oh, it went through a whole
Yep,
giant
exactly.
smooth.
I knew it was gonna be gory. I knew it.
But in the end, it picked lock, bon me, tout to dot lot, which I think is
Right
right
here.
here to here. I think
Oh,
that's
Bon Mi.
0.
Okay. So basically, and it moved it from Quang Duc.
From Plyku.
From Plyku.
It chose to, it said, it didn't say you have to move an active gorilla. It said adjacent to underground gorillas.
Okay. Not sure
But I
how.
guess it chose to move an active gorilla because um you might, well,
I don't know why, and
well,
I suggest we don't bother overthinking it at this point.
yeah. I mean, listen, looking at this thing, it went through all the move decisions, which is,
Yeah,
by the
I
way,
mean,
if you want to show people that,
yeah, that would be
this is why we
here.
use the app. This is
Yeah, I don't know
moving to
why.
a
I don't
left.
know why. I don't know why it ended up I don't know why it ended up choosing that. But I'm gonna trust it because this is why we use the app is because it could probably take us 10 minutes to actually come up with that choice. Just because there
Yeah.
were so
And
many options. It would take us a really long time to come up with that. And we probably would come up with the wrong one anyway. But I think that's the end of it. So essentially, their one limb up was moving that guy to here. And in some ways, if you think about it, it makes some sense because it's not like that, that's not going to protect that base anyway. It's just going to get wiped out at some point. So,
right.
all right. So that is the end. That would be the end of the fourth card, right? We just hit next and we'll be ready to
Correct.
go on to the next card.
We are. Yep.